wherever you are enjoying. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Shonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we film live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So the much anticipated, but most probably one of the last meetings of major decision-making groups or structures within Zanu PF is currently meeting, and so far what we know is that Emerson Mnangagwa has jetted into the meeting. The stage has been set for the National Consultative Assembly of Zanu PF to go ahead. These days we will know a lot about these Zanu PF structures because we need to research in order to understand what Zanu PF is actually doing at the moment. So according to my little research, the National Consultative Assembly, it consists of the Politburo, it consists of members, it consists also of the Central Committee members, it consists also of the Women's League, structures, almost all the structures of Zanu PF, and the purpose of this particular platform is to raise policy issues and to the president, which are later on determined by the president on whether to be implemented or not. So yes, there have been a lot of drama, and I'm sure some of it Zanu PF has been able to actually contain. Yesterday, up to this day, we were not actually aware that one of the much applauded comrades, the new comrade in Zanu PF, that is Tagwireyi, was putted out by retired General Chiwenga. In the pictures that I have seen from the state media as well as Zanu PF, I did not see the picture of retired General Chiwenga. Normally, he comes first and then Emerson Mnangagwa would be the last. But the pictures I saw were the pictures of Emerson Mnangagwa. Is it a deliberate ploy by the Mnangagwa faction not to showcase retired General Chiwenga coming to this meeting? Everything is quite possible, and the questions have been asked on whether Tagwireyi is going to attempt to come also to this consultative National Assembly. But the question would be, he would be coming as who? That is why he was putted out of the Central Committee, because not a Central Committee member. Of course, Harare Province has actually recommended him to be part of the Central Committee, but you could tell from the reaction of retired General Chiwenga that they don't want this man to be part of the national, of any national bodies that are critical decision making of Zanu PF. Now, I get these days, because of covering these stories, to understand a little bit about Zanu PF from the terraces. They say the Central Committee of Zanu PF is the supreme decision-making body, but the Politburo is a committee of the Central Committee. Oh, wow. Okay, that is what it is said. So there is a committee, but the mother body of that committee is actually the Central Committee. So the National Consultative Assembly, I think under normal circumstances, should be the mother body. It should be the supreme decision-making actually body, because it comprises of everybody, the who is who nationally of Zanu PF. And so why would Emerson Mnangagwa convene these gatherings following one after another? It was the Politburo, the Central Committee. Today it is the National Consultative Assembly. The question is why? And I have answered that Mnangagwa was attempting to actually bring in very, very controversial issues. For example, one of the controversial issues that was brought into the Politburo as well as the Central Committee is the name of Budawashe Tagwireyi to be part specifically of the Central Committee. If he is part of the Central Committee, then it becomes easier for Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to nominate him to be part of the Politburo. And if he is part of all these organs of Zanu PF, crucial organs of Zanu PF, then it becomes easier for him to be the president. And I think Chiwenga acting on Tagwireyi, he understands it very, very well that Tagwireyi is brought into the fore to compete with retired General Chiwenga. That is why you saw Budawashe Tagwireyi, one of the vice presidents, that is retired General Chiwenga acting on Budawashe Tagwireyi. That is why you see these days Blessed Geza waging a war amongst other Zikanangas. The person whom they are taking aim at, it is Budawashe Tagwireyi, because they understand that when he comes through, definitely be a secret weapon for the Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa faction. Mnangagwa wants to use it in case he does not get away with 2030, and then he is banking a lot on Budawashe Tagwireyi. So, possible dramas to be expected today. It is Mnangagwa, obviously, not speaking directly, but indirectly, he will definitely talk about the faction of retired General Chiwenga without specifically naming them, because he is afraid of them. He would not actually talk about Blessed Geza, because he understands who exactly owns Blessed Geza. If he is talking about him, he will speak indirectly about him, because he understands the power that Blessed Geza possesses, and they understand exactly who owns Blessed Geza. And how he responded to this, he actually sent the parallel structures, he actually sent loyalists of his faction to actually handle these matters. So drama is expected today. The mere fact that yesterday there were leakages of the Central Committee meetings, very, very controversial leakages, like Budawashe Tagwireyi being chucked out, it's also, that is a pointer to the fact that it's a pointer to the divisions that exist within Zanu PF, because if there were not divisions, there won't be leakages. And I can attest to you, any mistake that will happen today, we will know about these mistakes by today. There is a high probability that we will definitely know about these issues. So a lot of drama expected and anticipated, but as I usually put it, we will not hear about it maybe now, but later on during the day, to tonight, going into tomorrow, it may actually be leaked to individuals like us. And guess what? When that happens, you will be the first one to be informed. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we film live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars in the form of